Well, hello, Texas. Happy Saturday. It is August 20th. And yes, we are back at it again for another week of amazing conversation, as we always do, to really just help you and ourselves to up-level the business, the bag, all of the things. So today we are talking hot topics, we are talking real estate, and we are talking writing, becoming an author, and so much more. So let's get into it, Michelle.
Yes, Natalie. Hello, Texas. We are talking about money, getting into hot topics right now. We all have our places that we like to splurge. And today we're talking designer bags like Chanel and Birkins. Ladies, I know you love your designers. Well, they've always been popular, but I know that with everything increasing in price, that designer bags have actually gone up 30 to 50%. That they're not only an accessory to some, but an asset that people are passing on for generations. And because it's such an incredible investment. But what are your thoughts on the luxury price boom?
Well, I think if you can afford it, that's step one. So, I think there's different levels to all of this. Some people can afford to break bank on the bag, but if you cannot, and you got to, pay for it on credit and all of those things, then you kind of have to get into another thought process with yourself as to priorities. What matters most right now for your family? But I love all the things.
Yes, that is so true. Yeah. And I'll be really honest. It's been a little while since I've invested, because I always look at it as an investment asset. Speaking of it as an asset, but it's been a little while since I've actually bought a luxury bag. However, I have been collecting shoes and bags for some years now. And that's the way I always, you do spend more, but they also last forever. But, speaking of price jumps, I believe it went around from $1,150 to around $8,000 in July of 2021, as compared to in 1990. Have you ever considered your purses or jewelry a way of hedge against inflation? Like, would you be willing to buy the knockoffs to save on cash?
Well, Michelle, I'll let you take it away since I've talked a little bit today. What are your thoughts? Because I have an opinion on this, but you go first.
As we were talking, I was just thinking about this question and this specific subject. And as you were saying, Natalie, like, there's different levels. And I think once you've reached a certain level of success and you're collecting and have all the different streams of revenue coming in, I really think that there's a mindset there. But until you get to a certain spot in life, I really think that you should invest in properties and not purses, because there is a complete generational wealth that can be built, and it's sustainable through property. You know what you got to go through and walk through in order to get that bag and invest in something like that. Then if you want that knockoff, get it, own it. Don't pretend like it's a real thing. Just own it.
Well, then don't buy it.
Don't pretend.
Because what's the point in buying it if you're not going to pretend? You're not going to walk around and say this is fake.
That's right, Natalie.
So why buy it if you're gonna pretend that it's not real?
I agree.
You might as well just wait until you can afford it, or fake it till you make it and pretend it's real, because why else I mean, that's silly to walk around with something that you know is fake and you're going to announce it. So, they talk about fast fashion and slow fashion. That's another benefit of repurchasing real bags and getting a discount. And like you said, the way that you can take care of the bags is incredible. They do last. That's the quality. That's what you're paying for. So you get what you pay for at the end of the day. And I can talk about this all day long, because I love all of these things. We didn't get into the diamonds, but we got into the bags a little bit.
And coming up next, we have the Christy Huckabee speaking about the ebbs and flows of real estate market.
That's right. So excited to have her coming up. Plus, later we sit down with Mikayla Thompson. She's talking about her journey, her success, plus tips to anyone out there that's on the way out. We'll be right back.
Hey, beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
are ready to keep your hair, scalp, skin, and lips hydrated this season, our vegan and gluten-free all-purpose moisturizers are just for you. Carefully formulated with fine ingredients to purify and nourish the skin and scalp at the same time without harsh chemicals. Shop It's Made For Me today. The end result will be strong, healthy hair and smoother, softer, clearer skin.
And welcome back, Texas. So, okay, it's time to get into more of the bag. One of your favorite topics, Michelle, real estate. You and your husband buying up properties everywhere. Wendy, you're a real estate agent in Austin too. So this is the topic that both of you have a lot of information about. Our next guest, Christy Huckabee, she is bringing in the new way to approach this industry for 2022. She says people aren't working the business like they used to. So Christy, welcome to the show, girlfriend. Hey.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Christy, we're so excited you're here. Your office, your set, girl, it is fabulous.
Thank you. Hey, I'm rolling with the times. I'm moving with the times.
That's it, girl.
Hey. And that is what we're talking about today. We're talking about the market shifting, and so is the next generation of buyers and sellers. Can you please talk to us about the difference?
Well, everything in the world is changing. Yeah. And so the next generational way of selling real estate, we have to evolve with that as well. And so I've been doing this 27 years, 15 of those as a real estate agent and 17 of those as a real estate broker. I've seen it all. I've been to the big box brokerages. I've given away all of my money to these brokers. And so I finally figured it out. So I'm with the fastest growing brokerage here in Houston. I am a mentor. I'm the director of sales of this operation, but shaking things up. We are shaking things up really, really aggressively because to survive, you have to have better commission splits.
Better commission splits, and you gotta be all in if you're gonna really try to compete in the game, because like you're saying, all of the ebbs and flows and the changes that come, staying on top of it is so important. So for the people that are in the industry that are having trouble promoting themselves, getting out there, what tips do you have? I mean, how do people get themselves out there in this space?
It looks glamorous. It looks fun, but it's actually the hardest thing that you'll ever do. So first and foremost, you need to just, with the way the world is now, you need to belong to a brokerage that gives you a platform to be yourself. Social media is the way everyone's buying and selling real estate now. No one is opening a magazine and, thumbing through to see, looking at real estate agents. They are doing this. They're on their tablets, they're on their phones, they're scrolling, and that's how they're finding A, homes, but B, who they want to represent them. So these big box brokerages, they have corporate rules. They won't let you be yourself. So in today's generation, to be in real estate, you not only have to sell homes, you have to sell yourself, and you have to promote yourself. And at Next Gen Real Estate, that's why we're just taking it over, because that is our platform. We're a social media based brokerage that has phenomenal commission splits.
Yes. Well, Christy, we love your boldness, and we love learning about Next Gen. I have heard incredible things. I am north of Houston. I'm really close, and I know some of the agents and brokers from Next Gen, and I love their heart posture towards family, towards what they do and working. And it's just been so incredible to watch the growth and the expansion, acceleration of what y'all are doing. I mean, it's takeover time. It's so incredible.
Well, that's our hashtag.
Like
it's the next gen takeover. We're taking over
next gen
Houston.
takeover.
We're taking over
manifest
Austin
it, baby.
and Dallas.
Yes, I love it so much. Well, I know also that the economy has changed. Inflation is impacting most households, and millionaires are not like the millionaires of yesterday, which we all know. But what is the difference that you are seeing working with your clients?
Well, first of all, whether you're a millionaire or you're not, everyone wants a deal. Okay.
That's it.
Everybody wants a deal. They're going to try to cut your commissions. They're going to want you to, not do it for 3% or 6%. They're going to want a deal. And then with all the activity, people are thinking that they can do it on their own. And so it's not always what it appears to be. It's hard to survive in real estate. You got to be a hustler. You got to have your crap together. You got to be on it.
That's right, Christy. Well, so you are one of the fastest growing brokerage in Houston. What are some of the tips that you can give our viewers on how you've grown so quickly? And also, we'd like to know, what are your plans for the future?
Well, we're expanding and growing at warp speed. We have probably around close to 160 agents just in Houston. So we are going to expand to Dallas and Austin. So it is the next gen takeover.
Next gen takeover. We are so excited. I didn't even know the hashtag. I just felt it. I know that we all have felt it with your energy, Christy, with your heart posture, with all that you're doing for your community and really advocating for real estate right now. It's just incredible. We know that for the next few weeks, you are going to be sharing different tips and strategies on how to play the game a new way.
Yes. Listen up. You gotta listen to this, old girl. I'll tell you how to do it.
So true.
We're on Instagram at Christy Huckabee Properties, and then we're at nextgen.real estate.
Awesome. All right, Christy. Well, thank you. We appreciate you being with us today.
All right.
We have to take a quick break. But coming up next, we talk with Mikayla Thompson. She's an entrepreneur, a boss babe. She is sharing her tips on networking, more on what Christy's talking about, running a business, and also being an author. Plus, later we dive into even more hot topics with our girl, Camille Cower, over at the East Spot. We'll be right back.
It's time to get back to business. And One Executive Suites is the place to be if you are ready to level up. Our premier co-working space is great for entrepreneurs, executives, and business owners that need a professional atmosphere, business resources, and hot coffee. Our 2 locations are easily accessible, so come see us at 705 West Wadley Ave or at 601 North Marienfeld in the Graham Building in Midland, Texas. Visit us online at www.oneexecutives.com. It's time to get to work.
All right, are you ready to bring your brand to television? Listen, it is possible, and it's possible without pitching to all of the different networks across the country, across the world, and begging for a seat at their table. Listen, come check us out on The Connect Show. We broadcast on the CW network every single week, reaching more than 2 million households. And what we do is help you build and promote and market your brand in front of an audience that actually has a pocketbook. They actually want to spend money and better themselves, better their strategies, their systems. We focus on women in business and female entrepreneurs. So if you are building a brand that you know has the potential to be so much bigger, or if you're prepared and ready to scale, join us today. You can register to be a guest at theconnectonline.com. Well, welcome back, Texas. So our next guest is truly just an amazing person. Inside and out, she's truly a boss babe. And she today is going to talk lifestyle. She's talking networking, profits, freedom. We're going to learn about her journey. Please help me welcome my friend, Mikayla. Hey, Mickey girl.
Hi, beautiful ladies. How are you guys?
Well, I'm excited. This isn't going to broadcast until Saturday, but I'm happy because today you're going to get into all of the things. And for those that watch us in Miami, they may have been able to catch you there. I'm so grateful that we connected. I think it was last summer. Is that right? A summer ago. That we connected just through the network, through the show. You introduced me to Stormy. You introduced me to a lot of people that have really been so inspiring. And today you're really standing in your own excellence, the way you've leveled up and the way you're just so candid about your background, your story, and how you're using that today to elevate others. So for those that are new to getting to know you, tell everyone at home just a little bit about your background. And soon we're going to talk about the Rich Girl's Guide to Overcoming Tough Stuff. So Mickey, take it away.
Thank you so much for having me back on, Natalie. I love the Connect TV network. And you guys, when people ask me who I am a girl that just decided to go for it. My story is not special. I went through obstacles. I've had to overcome things. As we talked about in Miami episode, I spent a lot of time in the adult industry. So I really had to figure a lot of things out coming into myself, where now I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I own businesses. And I really just help women stand in who they are and just be authentic and proud of their story, proud of their past. And I'm just so grateful to be in this space, to be able to use my story to impact other women.
Yes, Mikayla, yes. You also have a book available. Congratulations on that. That is huge. And it's called The Rich Girl's Guide to Overcoming Tough Shit. How did the book come about?
So it's so funny. So this is my second book. This is actually an ebook. My first one was a hard copy. And the last 2 years of my life have just been unbelievable. And I went through a lot of obstacles on the back end of life, in the forefront of public. So I decided to come up with my favorite quotes, my favorite videos. It's interactive. And I shared the things that helped me get out of some of my toughest moments and into some of the best chapters of my life. So I call it a guide. This is a manual. This is a safe space where women can go. And when they're having a bad day, when they're having a really tough situation, whether it's love, money, attitude, they can really just go and find a solution, find a picker-upper in this guide. So I'm super, super excited about it.
And speaking of, not only do you have a book or two, I think you said you have 2 books, but you also have an amazing retreat coming up in Mexico. Share with us about your retreat.
So I'm super excited. This is my second retreat, and it's called the Rich Girl Evolving Retreat, because success is not a destination. You don't wake up one day and be like, oh, shoot, I'm successful. It's a constant mindset. It's a constant process. So in the Rich Girl Evolving Retreat, we're going to be in Mexico for 4 days. So I'm just really excited to connect, to build new relationships, and to really just pour into women. Oceanside, my favorite environment, plenty of luxury, because some women just need to feel it. I just needed to step foot into one mansion. I needed to step foot into one Rolls Royce before I made the commitment and decision that, oh yeah, this is for me. This is what I'm working towards. So I want to give women the opportunity to live in luxury for 4 days as we help them evolve into the rich girl they dream of being. So this is going to be at the end of March, and I'm actually going to be dropping details this weekend.
Girl. Oh my goodness, girl. It sounds just incredible. It really sounds like a dream. But what's so beautiful, as I've been listening, I've been so eager just to speak, but I'm like, okay, I gotta wait. How has the recession impacted you and your business? I know you're talking about all the plethora of ideas. How have you shifted as the economy has shifted?
So it's so funny. The recession is just one side of the coin. The recession is a mindset. If you allow and if you accept that you're in a recession, then yeah, you're going to experience a recession. But if you have value to share and you embrace that this is your opportunity to pour all your value out and to really capitalize and make more money than you've ever made before, then you don't see a recession, you see an opportunity. And as a man thinketh, that he is. So right now we're just building wealth and preparing for the greatest moments.
Mikayla, we have so enjoyed having you today with everything you've shared. It's just been, you are so amazing. You're incredible, as Michelle and Natalie both have mentioned. So where can those that are watching follow you and all you have going on, like your retreat, your books, and all things Mikayla?
I'm revamping my website right now. So Instagram is my playground. So connect with me on Instagram at Mickey J. Thompson, or text me 954-557-7072. That's my number. It's going to be me responding. I'm a very personal person. So just connect with me, either Instagram or text, and I look forward to seeing what we can create together.
Wow, I'm so excited for all of your things. You guys hit her up, trust me, and believe it. Like, whatever it is that you want to do, she has overcome so much. Get the book, get excited, get rich mentally, and I think the rest will all fall into place. So thank you, Mikayla, girlfriend.
So much for having me.
You're welcome. We are going to take a quick break and be right back with the E-Spot.
Are you registered to vote? The general election is set for Tuesday, November 8th. All 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 35 of the 100 seats in the Senate will be contested. Your vote matters more than ever. Confirm that you are registered to vote or get registered today at our website, theconnectonline.com/vote.
Tiffany Moon. You may know me as an anesthesiologist or have seen me on The Real Housewives of Dallas, but I'm also an entrepreneur. I have a wine label called 3 Moons Wine, and I also have a candle line called Aromasthesia Candle. You can check both of these out on my website, Tiffany Moon MD, and you can also follow me on social media channels, also at Tiffany Moon MD. Thank you for watching the Connect Network.
Well, Texas, we are back and continuing the conversation today, bringing you to the topic of social media. It's that app called TikTok. Many of you are on it. I've been saying for like 2 years when they were doing the, stallion, classy, bougie, ratchet dance that I was going to get on TikTok. But did you hear that there apparently was some, reportedly this past June, TikTok employees from China actually accessed millions of Americans' user data accounts. And now the FCC commissioner is even publicly calling on Apple and some of the other platforms to stop offering this app in other areas of the world that make it dangerous for us. And this really brings me to just the idea of, putting it out there in social media.
Now more than ever, it is so important to protect yourself, because a lot of people are using, influencing, and having the opportunity to be influencers, be creators, content creators now full-time and make a full-time income or more on all these different platforms. There's actually influencer insurance that you can specifically buy. There is a plan, and they will actually pay you every single day that your account is down for the money and the loss that you will be taking. I am excited too to go into the E-Spot. Our girl Camille Cower is literally on standby. I know she has things to say. She tells us, she's like, bring me on.
Hey girl, hey.
I mean,
Oh my
what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts, Camille? I want to hear all your thoughts.
First off, the fact that you guys are touching on this, after I just got out of my meeting, I'm on the advisory board for Florida State University's digital marketing program. So we were just talking about a lot of these different topics, but one thing I didn't get to share was how important it is to protect, or one of the things that they were all sharing, how important it is to protect your audience's privacy with cookies and these different like scammers. You know, they're going around and they can make their website look almost duplicate to the real one to make it really easy for you to fall for the different scams that they're doing. And I'm just like, if you're this intelligent, you could make money the right way. Like, why not do that? You know what I mean? I got to segue to my part. So the children's stars of Hollywood, you know, like protecting them as well, because we've had some recent information let out. Jeanette McCurdy, she has a new book out. I will not repeat the name of this book because I love my mom, so it just feels really weird even saying it. It's just heartbreaking. And that's the way that Simon Schuster describes it. It's a heartbreaking and hilarious memoir by iCarly and Sam and Cat star Jeanette McCurdy about the struggles of being a former children's star in Hollywood.
She also really struggled with her career not being where Ariana Grande's career was year by year, moment by moment.
And the way that they kept her from that too. Like she talks about that they prevented that opportunity, like because she had signed a contract, because Ariana Grande also had signed a contract. Jeanette, she quit. She didn't want to do it. She was forced into it in the first place by her crazy bat mom. No, I mean, Michelle, I know you wanted to interject and say something as well. And I'm curious, how do you feel navigating that with bringing your children along and so on, just because you know, they're young, they're beautiful, of course, and you want to share your stories and you want to show that moms can do it all and we can have a full family life and be able to express that without the fears of that it could be used against you in that way too.
Right. I really think that there are weird people out there who don't have the best intentions for your family. So that is a fear, but I'm also not going to live in fear. Just like what you said, Camille, I feel like that was so wise, that you're called to something or you're not, and it evolves in time, and you decide. You give your children the right to choose, hey, do you want to be a part of this video, or do you want to be a part of this? And my kids always say yes, because that's fun, you know, for this moment, but maybe in the future that's going to be something they're like, you know, not today. I don't really want to be a part of that, or, you know, XYZ. So honoring their little hearts, giving them the opportunity to say yes or no, I think is really important.
Absolutely. I love that you mentioned that. And I will say, be warned, once they get those teenage years and and mom's no longer the coolest person they know, they don't really want to be in videos with you. And I'm even like, I won't share it. I just want videos of us having fun together. You know, like, I promise I don't post personal stuff. And my husband's the same way.
Cute. All right, y'all. Well, we are out of time. Camille, thank you for being with us today. You always bring the heat, the power, every time you pull up with us for the hour. So I'm so grateful for you today. And I want to thank our guests that joined us earlier today. If you missed Christy or Mikayla, run it back. Her story is incredible. Christy, such just a beauty and a leader, and definitely dropping tips. She'll be back with us next week. And if you're enjoying all of this Girl Boss magic, make sure you keep up with us. You can catch past episodes and binge watch them Netflix style on our YouTube channel and Natalie's network.
Register today at theconnectonline.com.
Yes, and we will see you next week.